Okay. Hey, so um I uh I was wondering like should I get off SSI? So that's the video. I want to ask. Not I'm not trying to I'm not trying to answer the question should you get off SSI? I'm more asking the question should I get off SSI? And so I guess it's just more of a rant about how I feel, being on SSI. It could be kind of like confusing, because okay, let me explain. So I'm on SSI, right? I've been on SSI since I was like a teenager. I was drinking a lot, doing drugs, getting into a little bit of trouble in my youth. Uh, and basically, I was hanging out with a bunch of stoners and cutting class. And my parents were like, huh, this seems like he's kind of actually, well, it's more complicated than that, but I don't really want to get into all the drama of the family dynamic and how they regard me and stuff like that. But suffice to say, it was basically like um, they thought I was like, they treated it like basically I can't take care of myself. So basically, that's the premise going into this. So I got on SSI. They said I was like depressed or something, or I had some kind of mental like disability. So I basically got on when I was like 17. I've always been on SSI like my whole life. Never really been on my own. I had a job. I worked at the Albany Twin movie theater. And basically like that's like I've had like a few jobs since then, but like I had like maybe like 9 jobs my whole life. And they were all I only stayed at them for like a month, aside from the movie theater, which was my first job. I was out there for like a year. And that's like the longest I ever had a job. No, it's half a year. It's like half a year. And so like basically I've always felt kind of like I've had this sort of like, buffer of like free money. You see what I'm saying? So even when I moved out of my parents' house, I was living in like some kind of mental care home, like for like idiots or something. And I was like on SSI, like was paying for the rent. So like I've never really been on my own. Feel me? So like basically I'm trying to figure out what should I do new as far as like should I get off SSI so that I can, because my idea is you got to go through like a certain, like a rite of passage, really, right? It's like you got to go through the process of growing up because it's like important. Like you want to figure out how to do things on your own, right? But I've never been on my own. And so the dilemma I've got now is do I just get off SSI and then what does that mean? I just like, what am I like, really? I'm just supposed to just like, what? I don't have a job. Like, should I just wander around? And like, I already overthink everything. So it's like, I'm very confused about it. Like, maybe I'm overthinking it, but like, I don't know if I am or not. It's like, it's almost like I don't have a moral compass. And so it's tough. Like it's like my moral compass is been numbed to the point of I don't have one because like I've been on SSI for so long. I've been living like kind of a degenerate. You know what I mean? Like that's the way it seems like. Because like I've never really had much courage because I just never had any self-esteem to begin with. And now it's like, it just seems like such a tough decision to make that how do you make that decision? It's like whether it's right or wrong is almost irrelevant because like my self-preservation mechanism is like, I don't care if this is right or wrong. I don't want to do that. That's crazy. like how am I going to eat? It's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's like I walk around, I feel this sense of cognitive dissonance constantly. I feel like I'm kind of regarded as like a wretch or like a loser, like a non-person, subhuman. I feel subhuman. I feel like I'm not a real, it's crazy. Like you just don't feel like you're worth much when you're out on your own. It's like, it's just a tough place to be, man. Like, I don't know that I can just transition from a life of stoner luxury. I don't smoke weed, but it's like a stoner lifestyle, just like doing whatever you want, just buying snacks and drinking a lot of Coca-Cola. I don't drink or do drugs. But I live at my house, my little SSI apartment, and I don't know if I want to just be homeless. You see, it's because it seems really hard, and that's like really difficult. Like, why would I do that? You know what I mean? And so I'm just really having this dilemma. I know I've been kind of repetitive this whole time. I'm just sort of saying sort of the same thing over and over again. Maybe it's really boring for you. And I don't know why I just said that, but I just wanted to own up to it, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, sorry about the boring video. But if you're still here, I guess maybe you don't care because you're catatonic or you're just crazy and it doesn't matter what I say. So I guess it doesn't matter. So anyway, as I was saying, so I don't know if I should get off SSI or not. And if anyone has any advice, just based on what you've observed about the way I carry myself, maybe you have some kind of insight that I don't know, like, well, you seem kind of like, I don't know, like, maybe it would be like, just do it, man, or something. Like if you have any advice, just leave it in the comments. And I'd really appreciate that. And I guess that's about it. I want to know, should I get off SSI? Should I just throw away my phone, throw away my house key and just do it just so I can have that dignity? It's tough. It's tough. I don't know what to do. I'm really freaking out. So anyway, yeah, thanks for the time. See you guys in the next video. Be good to yourself and each other.